Hello, everybody. I know. It's another movie review. Today's movie, Rushmore, directed by Wes Anderson, written by Wes Anderson, co-written by Lightning McQueen. Ka-chow. Rushmore's awesome. I mean, it really is. I really enjoyed it, if you couldn't tell. It's got Bill Murray and it's Jason Schwartzman film debut, and he did absolutely amazing. Like, no critiques at all. No critique at all. It was so good. So it's like, so we got this whole, okay, so it's not like Mount Rushmore. If you think it's Mount Rushmore, it's not Mount Rushmore. I thought there was going to be something about presidents and Mount Rushmore because it's called Rushmore. It's not about presidents and not about Mount Rushmore. It's, pretty sure it's in Houston, Texas. But yeah. So, pretty much what happens, we got Max Fisher, 15-year-old, and he's a scholarship student at Rushmore because of this play he wrote in second grade, which was just he's a great playwright, and you're gonna see that throughout the movie. And he works he works pretty much just in extracurricular activities. We're gonna look up every single all the extra curriculars that Max Fisher is in the movie Rushmore. Okay, 12-year-old Reddit post. We're gonna find this. Editor-in-chief of the Yankee staff, as in Yankee Review, like the newspaper, French Club president, Model United Nations, he's Russia, Stamp and Coin Club vice president, debate team captain, lacrosse team manager, calligraphy club president, astronomy society founder, fencing team captain, track and field JV decathlon, second choral choir master, bombardment society founder, kung fu club yellow belt. He's a yellow belt. Trap and Skeet founder, or the Trap and Skeet Club founder. I think it's like a hunting thing. Rushmore Beekeepers president, Yankee Racers founder, Max Fisher Players, he's the director, Piper Cub Club, 4.5 hours logged. If you don't know, Piper, it's a airplane flying thing. And then later in the movie, Kite Flying Society co-founder. A lot of extracurriculars. But because of that, obviously, he struggles academically because he doesn't have the time to study in anything. He's failing classes. So he's middle class, and pretty much everyone else at Rushmore are hey. So yeah, there's that. So everyone else is like privileged as fuck, and his dad's a barber, and his mom died of cancer. Rest in peace. But so yeah. But it's like his dream to be at Rushmore, and it actually motivates him. Like it keeps and feeds his determination to like make his name known, because everyone else is such a rich person, so their names are known. But the headmaster, Guggenheim, puts him on sudden death academic probation. If he fails one more class, he will be expelled. And then at a school assembly, Max meets Herman Bloom, played by Bill Murray. I love Bill Murray. He's really fun. He's in Ghostbusters. And like every Wes Anderson film. Was he in Bottle Rocket? I don't think he was in Bottle Rocket. Huh. Anyways, and he's a parent of twins, Ronnie and Donnie, and he's a local industrialist, disillusioned parent, and he does not like Ronnie and Donnie. He actually despises them, but they're both students at Rushmore, and he becomes friends with Max. So he takes him under his wing. So now we just have some stuff going on. Some, Max get into his shenanigans, doing all this stuff. So we have Dirk. He really likes Dirk's mom, so he took him as like his chapel partner, whatever that means. And there's a whole thing about it, but we love Dirk. If you don't like Dirk, unsubscribe. Anyways, while we're at the library reading, talking about, hey, he's with this one kid, and he's like, hey, did you hear that they're discontinuing the Latin class, and they're gonna do Japanese? It's like, damn, finally. It's like, and the other kid was like, you spent 5 years trying to get it down, and now it's down. And then while he's reading his book, there was a little intriguing message written in there that was left in the book that he read. So Max found the previous owner of the book, or like the previous borrower, Rosemary Cross, who is a widowed first grade teacher at Rushmore. And then he becomes absolutely obsessed with her and falls madly in love with her. And then he keeps attempting to like woo her and all this stuff. And then he's petitions to have Latin kept at Rushmore. And then later he confesses his love for her at a dinner with Bloom and some random guy named Peter, played by Luke Wilson. I love Peter because it's a Luke Wilson, and because I love Luke Wilson, I love Peter, and because Peter's I'm sorry, I'm getting into a loop. I really like. So yeah, he had an awesome play. It was a hit play, as he said by himself. I wrote a hit play, and I'm the director. I wrote and directed a hit play. Oh, by the way, did you know I wrote a hit play? Well, he's also drunk because Bloom gave him whiskey at this dinner, and he didn't really like that Peter wasn't brought along, and he was in nurse scrubs. Fucking Peter. I love you, Peter, because you're Luke Wilson, and Luke Wilson's Peter, so we love Peter because Luke Wilson's Peter, and Peter's Luke Wilson, and we love Luke Wilson, so we love Peter. Did you catch all that? If you're at this point of the video, comment down below Peter and Dirk. Thank you. Okay, and so she obviously rejects him because he's 15 and she's an adult. But that ain't stopping Max. So yeah. And then Rosemary and others, and then there's like Matt, and then there's Dirk. They're pretty impressed. Not like Max. Max isn't impressed by Max. Well, I guess Max is impressed about Max if you think about it, because he's like, oh yeah, I wrote a hit play and all this stuff. I think he's pretty impressed. He's pretty proud of himself. Great job, Max. Round of applause for Max. Okay. And then like Magnus, this brash, angry, aggressive Scottish guy, he's always calling him a little prick. You little prick. I don't do accents. That's not something for me. I forgot what I was gonna say. Let's see. Minecraft 26.1.2. Let's just point 1. March 24th, 2026. It's the tiny takeover. Okay. I got a little too distracted about the Minecraft update. All right, where was I? We're gonna find that out. We're gonna okay. I got that. So okay. Some people are impressed by Max. Some people aren't, because they're also a little jealous at him. Because he's looking a little too smart. Like, he's really good at being an authority figure. Like, he can manipulate it on, like, a whim. And it can be to the point where an entire school body can be affected. And then Max attempted to court Rosemary by building a giant aquarium on the school's baseball field, because she loves, like, marine life. Because she has, like, man, that woman got, like, so many freaking fish tanks in her first grade room. Like, it's kind of crazy. And also because, like, she wrote a nice note in this, like, marine life book, and they both read. And then the headmaster Guggenheim was at the big ceremony, and then expelled him from Rushmore because the school did not approve of it. So now he has to go to Grover Cleveland High School, which is a local public school. And then Margaret Yang, if you also watch Old School, she's in there. She's like the student body president. I love that person. She's a good actor. Asian. She's Asian. Just like me. And then he, like, ignores her. And then he starts to settle in. And now he's doing all his extracurricular activities again. And then Rosemary and Bloom, they're supporting him. And then Bloom says, hey, man, you should probably give up on her, because she's, like, too old. But it's because Bloom is in love with Rosemary, and so he's getting closer with her behind him back, and they start seeing each other to do activities that adults do behind Max's back. And then Dirk is like, I saw everything. Everything. I saw it. I saw everything. He hit the blue lock. If this requires a tiny bit of ball knowledge. Have you ever watched Rushmore with your life on the line? Don't clip that. Don't clip that. Anyways, how's your day? How's your days, guys? How's your day been? How's your guys been doing days? And I don't even know at this point. I love Rushmore. It's a great movie. I'm gonna watch it again at some point. You know, like that Sonic GIF, whatever they're fucking called. I don't give a damn. Anyways. Dirk goes up to Mr. Boom's like, you got a wife, dude. Not cool. And also, like, Max isn't gonna like this. But he shouldn't know. What is this? Max started a rumor that my mother gave him up in the back of her Jaguar. I'm gonna tell him all this information now. and he's going to hate you. Hey. These videos could be so much shorter if I didn't fuck around, but we're gonna fuck around. And we're gonna find out. Anyways, Max confronted Bloom at 2 a.m. in his car sneaking out of Lahaz's house. Our friendship is over, Bloom. I'm not a dead soon dead. And then they feud. And then Max told Bloom's wife. Yeah, he's married. He gets a divorce. He's moving in to a hotel. And then Max releases bees into his room. And then Bloom runs over his bike. And then Max gets arrested for cutting the brake lines off of Bloom's car. And then he tries to get and then he gets bailed out. And then he tries to get attempted revenge on Rosemary by taking damaging photos of her. And then Bloom together. But then learns that Guggenheim from him that she already resigned. And then Max gives up. He meets Bloom at his... So, like, he has a little sad little... I'm kicking here. You can... I'm kicking my legs. I'm like... Shuffling my feet. Damn, I'm kind of sad, and, you know... This is some bullshit, so I'm just gonna, like... Not go to school anymore. Get my life back together. And then yeah, when he gives up, he decides to meet Bloom outside his mother's grave, and then he explains, you know, the revenge doesn't matter. Even if he wins, Rosemary still loves Bloom, not me. And then yeah, he becomes a little reclusive, skips school, works with his father Bert at his barbershop. And then Dirk apologizes to him. Because he also threw rocks at him while he's, like, dressed as, like, the Mickey Mouse wizard. Crazy fucking thing. Just watch the movie. Like, it's really good. Like, I'm only telling you kind of big plot points, not really tiny details. Because if I told you the tiny details, this would be an hour long. I would love to tell you the tiny details, but this video would be an hour long, and then no one would watch it. No one watches my videos except for, like, 3 people, and I really appreciate those people. And if you've made it to this point, thank you. I genuinely, like, thank you. Because out of all I get, you know, like 20 views, but I only have, like, 3 viewers actually, like, watch the movie. And, you know, I don't feel too good about it. Because I'm getting people telling me, oh, I love your movie reviews. But they don't really actually, like, watch the full thing, and I don't appreciate that. So, to the people that are here right now, thank you. Just thank you for getting to this point in the video. You're the only reason why I still post, because I know it's at least making someone happy that they get to watch this video, and that they're enjoying it, and they're enjoying my review. I hope you guys watch, even though I'm pretty much spoiling the movie for you. I still hope you guys you watch the movie, because it's a really good movie, and I hope you watch some of the other movies I reviewed, whether it's on here or my Instagram story. I just thank you guys. Thank you. You really make I'm doing this for you guys at this point, cuz of course, I'm still going to watch all these movies, but, you know, I haven't really been wanting to do reviews. But when I'm hearing that, like, some people actually enjoy them and some people are actually watching them, even though it's, like, 2 to 3 people watching it in full length, I really like that. So thank you. You're a good person. Anyways, so yeah, he works at the barber shop. Dirk stops by to apologize and gives him a Christmas present because it's Christmas now. And then apparently he told Max that Guggenheim had a stroke, and so he should go visit him in the hospital. And then knowing Bloom would also be there, Max met a very distraught-looking Bloom, and he's like, "Yo, bro, you good?" And Bloom's like, "Yeah, I haven't seen Rosemary in 6 months. She broke up with me, and I think she's still in love with her dead husband, Edward Appleby, who was a former Rushmore student that died last year, from drowning." And then Max goes to school. His grades improve. His life is improving. He takes his final shot at Rosemary. He pretended to be injured in a car accident, but she saw through that, rebuffs him, and then he's like, Bloom and Rosemary are gonna reconcile. So he invited her to another aquarium that was a groundbreaking ceremony, but she didn't show up. And then Max has this huge play about Vietnam. And then Magnus, like, I don't think I barely I said he's like the Scottish guy. He always really wanted to be in one of Max's plays. And Max finally went up to him and said, "Hey, I think you're perfect for this part." And he's like, "I'm not going to be mean to you anymore. Thank you for letting me in your movie. This is all I wanted." Not movie, play. So yeah, it's a whole movie about Vietnam that's at Grover Cleveland. Like, the play, he put on some pretty spectacular plays. Watch the movie and you'll see them. And so he made them sit together. And yeah, it touches Bloom because he's also a Vietnam vet. Respect the vets. And then it seems that him and Rosemary. And then Max reveals to Bloom and Rosemary that him and Margaret Yang are boyfriend-girlfriend. And then it ends with Max and Rosemary sharing a dance together. It's a really good film. You can just sit down and watch it. It's 93 minutes. Pretty good. Thank you. Thank you for making it here. Appreciate you. Love yourself. Love everybody. Enjoy.